Hello and welcome to this quick tutorial on how to turn a level which doesn't have guns into a level which does have guns. And also, the second part of this tutorial, I'll be talking about how to add a different type of gun other than just the default gun. So to start with, we need to install the gun package. Head over to the community, look for the gun package, and make sure it's the official Crayta package, and install that gun package. Whilst we're here, we also need to install the health package. Make sure, again, that's the official Crayta health package and click install. Now that we've installed those packages, they've come with a bunch of templates and scripts and things like that that we need to implement in our game in order to be able to use guns. So we're going to edit our player template and give the player the ability to use guns. So click on the drop down over here and change from world to player. You could also right click the player and click edit in the template section of the library. The player is the player's character within the game. It's different from the user. So the user template is actually the user interface, whereas the player template is their character, their specific character. So clicking on player, I'm going to add some of the scripts that came down with the gun package into this. So entity, create child, script folder, player inventory view. So we need to add the player inventory. We need to add the player crosshair. Notice that the script folders that we need to add in order to use guns start with the word player. The user inventory we'll need to add to the user. So player inventory view we have, player crosshair, and player health. Just going to make sure they're all on a flat hierarchy. We also need to add a trigger called player head crit. This is a trigger which is used to determine whether someone's been shot in the head and then deal them critical damage. We also will want to add one more thing, which is hit response. Hit response shows the player where they've been shot from. So that's really useful for knowing which direction you've been shot from. Now that we've done the player, let's head over to the user. So for the user, we need for them to have an interface so that they can interact with the inventory. So to do that, I'm going to make sure user is selected, not player, user, and then click entity, create child, script folder, user inventory. Whilst this has been added, it doesn't necessarily give us a gun by default. If you click on the drop down arrow next to user inventory 1 and click on defaults, you'll notice that the item template, which is what the first thing that you have, your default loadout in the game, item template is completely blank. So we need to add a template to this. Notice these are templates, they're not meshes. A template is needed because it's got the scripts and all of the other extra gubbins associated with this. So I'm just going to click on gun. Now, if I return to my world, and if I press F5 to test the game, you'll see I now have a gun. To add another type of gun, we're going to need to make it, first of all, able to be picked up. So if I go over to this board over here, and I click on the gun template, the original gun template, I can add it to this board so that the player can now look at this gun and pick it up. Before they'll be able to see it, I need to make sure that it spawns in the game. So I'm going to scroll down in the entity editor over here until I get to the pickup spawner script. And I'm just going to make sure that it's show on init is selected. And I'm going to change the spawn time to 10 seconds. So now I can run over to this board and I can pick up the same gun. And now I've got two. If I want a different type of gun, I need to change this template. So over in the template section of the library, I'm going to right click the gun template and I'm going to click duplicate. And I'm going to call this shotgun because I'm going to make a shotgun. I'm going to edit this template before I use it. So I can do that either by right-clicking on shotgun and clicking edit, or I can go over here to this drop-down again and click on the shotgun. Here you can see that it's an exact replica of the gun template, which isn't ideal because we want it to be a shotgun. Using this entity editor over here, I can change the properties of this and then turn it into something more resembling a shotgun. So I'm going to change the mesh asset to be, oh, it's a shotgun. And then I'm just going to change a couple of these properties so that it behaves a little bit more like a shotgun. So I'm going to change the damage. The range is I'm going to drop the range. I'm going to increase bullets per shot to 5. I'm going to spread the bullets. I'm going to decrease the rate of fire, so increase the amount of time between each bullet shot. I'm going to change the shot sound. I'm going to add a can't shoot dry fire sound. I'm going to decrease the number of bullets in the clip. Reload one at a time. Change the reload to take a lot longer. Reload sound. Shotgun reload. Fire projectile. Don't need that stuff. Need to change this to show on init. Spawn time 10 seconds again. Change the crosshair to a circle so that it looks like it's less accurate. And also change the grip to shotgun. So the grip is how the player holds it. And there's actually lots of different ways a player can hold a weapon. I'm going to change it to shotgun. Okay, so that's all the edits I'm going to make a shotgun. You could make yours completely different to mine. You can go completely wacky, or you can go and look up specific shotgun specifications if you want to and make it super realistic. It's up to you. Going back to my world, I'm just going to add this shotgun template. I'm going to add a couple to this board. Now if I run the game and run up to those, I'm going to look at the shotgun and press E, and he picks it up. And now I have a shotgun. Very, very slowly reloading my shotgun. Great. Okay. And that's it. So that's how to add guns to a game which didn't have guns before, and also how to create a new type of gun. So you can keep making duplicates of that original gun template, and you can make lots of different types of gun using it. You could make handguns, you can make rifles, you can make all sorts of things. Have fun experimenting with all of the different properties of that. I look forward to seeing what guns you make. There are other guns that you can get hold of already available in the Crayta community. Banana gun, physics gun, weird gun pack, for example. So don't forget to go and check those out and rate them if you like them, or give feedback if you don't. And I look forward to seeing you in the game.